Hey folks, it's Mangrel. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to do something a little bit stupid and idiotic, which is changing out this ugly DJI O3 Air Unit antenna with something a lot smaller and more streamlined. Now, the reason why I say it's a little bit stupid and idiotic is because this antenna is very special. So this antenna actually has two antennas built into this one lobe. That's why the lobe is so large, and that's why we have two wires connecting to our O3 Air Unit. But also, this antenna has multiband, so it's got 2.4 gigahertz along with 5.8 gigahertz. So we have to make sure that when we change this out, we're very mindful of what we're giving up. Now, back in the day with the hunky Air Unit from DJI, that guy had two antennas as well. And then we saw the Calyx Vista come out and we moved over to the one antenna. Everyone was quite happy, no real issues, or at least no perceivable issues in most situations. So I think this will fly okay. And what I want to do is I want to use this antenna. This is a TrueRC Singularity 5.8 gigahertz antenna, and it's just one antenna. And because I don't use the DJI controller, I think having this in itself with the 5.8 will be fine. Now, typically going from two antenna down to one, especially where something that's designed to have two antennas, can cause bad things to happen. Now, I did see a post on the DJI forums when someone was someone was flying around that original Air Unit and noticed that one antenna was disconnected, and they said everything seemed to work okay, no real problems. DJI actually replied to that and just said we can't guarantee the image quality in those situations. They never said you're going to fry it out, don't do that, hey, get it fixed right away. So I think this will fly okay. And the main reason for me doing that is to go with a smaller, lighter antenna. You can see how ugly this antenna looks like on this quad. Whereas when I show you this quad here, which is my Vista quad, it's a lot nicer, more streamlined, aerodynamic. Now, from a weight perspective, the original antenna with the TPU mount is 3.89 grams. And now if I check the new antenna, this one here is 2.92. So roughly 1 gram lighter. But this antenna actually comes in a shorter version. It's Mangrel from the future. This is the antenna I'm referring to. It's the TrueRC UFL L8CP short, and it looks like this. So let's do another weight comparison. The original antenna from the DJI with the TPU mount, 3.88. The long antenna, 2.93. And then the one that I'll ultimately be using is the short one, 2.82. Installation's all done. This looks amazing. And in my mind, this is how a small quad should look like. No big antenna hanging out the rear. What I did was I connected this antenna to the ANT1 connector. I suspect that's probably the way to go. I'm going to go ahead and do some flights around the workshop here, make sure that everything seems to work okay before I take it outdoors. But so far, quite happy, and I hope I continue to be happy with this. All right, it is testing time. So I ended up flying 4 flights back to back with the single antenna, and everything seemed to work okay, but we'll talk a bit more about what we actually see. But before we do that, we need to set some baselines. So here you're looking at flights with the original DJI antenna, and you can see these are on a different day because the sky is blue, the grass is less green. But I want to really pinpoint some weird behavior that we see with the O3 that we did not see with the prior system. So when I do this flip, you do see the megabits actually go down, and that seems like it's pretty normal behavior for the O3. And right now we did a little power loop. We went down to 46 megabits. So it does look like the megabits kind of fluctuates. They don't hold 50 solid. Again, power loop, we saw it go down to 49. So seeing fluctuations in the megabits is normal behavior. We saw it go down to 48 in that situation. So bear that in mind as we're looking now at the flight with the TrueRC single antenna. So if we see any deviations and kind of fluctuations in the megabits, that seems like it's normal O3 behavior. So as we're flying, again, different day, so we got to keep that in mind. We're not going to see exactly the same performance, different atmospheric conditions, different humidity in the air, so forth. But it should give us a good idea of how this performs. In practice, I didn't feel any different. Everything seemed to be working okay. I'm only looking at the megabits and the difference in that number in post-production here. So we did see it go down a little bit from 50 down to 49. As they do a little bit of a split X, we saw it go down to 48. But again, that seems like it's normal behavior in the O3. Again, we saw it go from 50 to 48 over to 49. And as we do maybe another look back, we saw 48. I'm not too concerned with that because I did see that with the original antenna as well. But we'll keep watching the rest of the flight, see if there's any other weird behavior. So I did see it go down to 49 here. I don't think I ever recall seeing that happen in a straight line like this. Okay, split S 48, not concerned. That seems normal. Okay, as we're going straight here, seems to be stuck at 50. That is normal behavior, no concerns. We see it go down to 49. Okay, still holding 50. So I did see in the original antenna video over here going down to 49, which is the same as what we saw with the TrueRC antenna. Okay, so it seems like it flies okay. Maybe I'm seeing a little bit more deviation in the numbers than the original antenna, but all in all, it flew fine. I didn't ever feel that there was any kind of latency difference or any kind of quality difference. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll keep monitoring how this performs over the next few flights. And if there is any changes, I'll post a new video.